So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat?
Huh?
Then what was their purpose?
Huh?
What? And if you say their purpose was an absolute lack of purpose, I swear I'm going to punch you in that nose that looks like an ass. Oh my god, his nose looks like an ass. Oh my god, his nose looks like that guy from the first Danganronpa game who I forgot. This is awkward. Well, this is awkward. What were you doing with Fuyuhiko in the classroom, Principal Monokuma? And why was the door not slightly open, Principal Monokuma? And why do you have that weird smile on your face, Principal Monokuma? I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up, what did you need to tell me? It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for.
What?
Surprise! It's about ultimate despair. Oh, thank you. I've been waiting 2 games for this. Welcome, Kumas, to another Danganronpa. You're here with Kuma. I would be more enthusiastic, but let's be honest, the last trial didn't exactly leave us in a good place. I now know the true meaning of despair. I have, for the first time in Danganronpa, felt despair. Danganronpa 1 was not despair. The previous trials were not despair. Trial number 5 of Danganronpa was despair. Jesus, and where can we go from here? Who do we have left? We've got 5 people left. I just can't. I can't. It hit me, right? I went to sleep last night. You know, I was up till 5 a.m. playing Danganronpa. I had a few weird dreams, as you do, of the stuff that you were doing in the previous day. And when it hit me was when I was walking down the street, and I was just listening to music as you usually do on shuffle, and then the Danganronpa song, All-Star Apologies came up, which is that sad song when everyone's, you know, about to die after the execution, and then it was just like, boom. Oh my god, and then it just hit me like, oh shit. Why? Why did no one question Monokuma? And so, the despair is real. The despair is real. I feel the despair. I still feel it. So, here I am at 2:43 a.m. I can't really sleep just because I really gotta see what the hell is happening in chapter 6. I need to at least... I need closure. I need closure. I need it. I need it. I need closure. So, I'm here for closure right now. I need some form of closure. No. It's Friday, so I can do this. It's cool because... I mean, it's Friday at 2-3 a.m. Yeah, people might complain, but, you know, my neighbor sometimes has sex upstairs for a whole 3 or 4 minutes on Friday, Saturday nights, and I don't complain, and I need closure. So, yeah. Anyway, so let's get on with the show. I cannot believe we are back here. Oh, God, I just got that chill down my spine again. Yep, I'm right back where we were last time. Whoa, another chill. Jesus, and no map. Oh god. Oh sweet Jesus. Okay. Leave here, yes. Okay, well I have to confirm. Is this Hope's Peak or... Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope's Peak Academy that I've been admiring for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right, that's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? Then I'll go and definitely clear things up. Oh god. Oh no, I remember this. Despair Hotel, and it's got the Devil May Cry style red thing and the little hand. Oh god. Oh god. This is, oh god. Where's everyone from Danganronpa 1? Okay, here's another chill down my goddamn. Oh god. And we can't go to these, can we? No, we can't even interact with these objects. Whoa. Okay, this eye, what the hell? We saw this in Danganronpa 1, there was this eye. What's happening with my pet? Stupid pet. Okay, there was this eye all around Danganronpa 1. What does that have to do with anything? Okay, the store obviously doesn't work. This is creepy. We're in... Oh, God, this is... Oh, this place is probably abandoned for ages. This is supposed to be pink, not gray. What the hell? Oh, my God. Okay, that's red. So the only colors we have are red. Oh, God, What's waiting for us? Jesus. The gymnasium is here, right? Alright, I'm going inside. Yep, let's go inside. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. Well, at least you grew some balls, Hajime. When you needed them, they weren't there. But we can't sit back and punching Hajime anymore, even though he fucked up. He fucked up. There's no. He fucked up. And so I braced myself and cautiously opened the door. Oh, come on, not again. What the hell is this? This is something weird. Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. What the hell is going on? Things are getting weird. Things are really getting weird. I'm weird. We're all weird. Whatever. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. It was a normal gymnasium. Even the balls are in the same position.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo.
You heard the announcement it came here too? You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all of this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something. That cannot be possible.
Well, yeah.
You're right. Any way you look at it, it's impossible. Hello, how does it feel to return to the long-awaited Hope's Peak Academy?
Why, you...
You little...
You.
Hey, where are we? Why'd you lock us up this time?
That's...
Oh, what a shock. I just told you guys. This is Hope's Peak Academy.
Of course not!
There's no way in hell that's true.
No.
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope's Peak Academy. If this is the Hope's Peak Academy from Danganronpa 1, that means the survivors from Danganronpa 1 exited and were on the island. Where did they go? Well, what's left of it anyway? What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak Academy fell to ruin.
Lies.
You were serious about that? I don't believe it. But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserved to be ruined for. Yeah, things other than providing education to children. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Peak Academy and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic. Hey, I'm feeling surprised and nostalgic here, so, you know, don't count me out of this, Moon. Don't count me out of this, Kuma.
Fine.
Oh well, it's not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. You son of a bitch. Someone?
Don't fuck with me!
Enough with this bullshit, just spit it out already. Is this one of those Assassin's Creed 2 moments where he is talking to us through Hajime? Because Monokuma can see through the space-time continuum. He can see through time and space because Monokuma is a Kuma that is not bound by space and time. He's like a Dalek that traveled through time. He's the Kuma that traveled through time. Maybe. Where'd you take us, you bastard? Though I'm not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words...
It means... I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin. What do you mean, in between?
Hey!
What do you mean, made?
What's this?
Oh my, are your minds getting the grumplies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good, very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be so cautious about. It's not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that.
Shing!
It's just a simple graduation exam. Why do I not... Okay, I'm feeling nervous about this exam, but at the same time, I'm not nervous. Why? Shouldn't I be worried about this? Like, everything is done, has been fucked up until this point. Why am I not worried about this graduation exam? Then what is the graduation exam?
Hey!
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate.
Are you sure?
But on the other
about
hand,
this?
I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. Is this one of those angel beats moments where once we graduate, we... Don't do this to me, Monokuma.
So...
That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Wait, so what's the choice? Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Is this the same thing as you did in Danganronpa 1, choosing to stay inside or leave Jabberwock Island? Because to be honest with you, Jabberwock Island is pretty cozy, minus Chiaki. Son of a bitch. We can't stay on that island. Nope. We cannot stay. Not staying. Nope, I don't want to see that island. Fuck the island. Give me the alternative. Huh? We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here. Damn straight.
That's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Oh, mother of God. Wait. Alright. Because we assume Danganronpa 2 happened after Danganronpa 1 because of Byakuya. But Byakuya was an imposter, so there's no way for us to verify the sequence of events. Absolutely none. But we know Danganronpa 1, there were people trying to get people out of the original Hope's-Peak Academy, which Junko fought off with her guns. So we have some sort of indication of where Hope's-Peak is. Right? Okay, this is going to get weird, and I hope I have enough caffeine, because I only had 3 hours of sleep last night. I had a full blood analysis done, and, you know, Hungry Jacks. Because there. Competition in 2 days, and get a demonstration tomorrow, and... Fuck the stress. I'm more worried about this right now. That and, like, the finale of the anime for the Despair and the Future arc is in Saturday. Well, today's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. In 2 days. So I gotta finish this game, read Danganronpa 0, and then binge 19 episodes. Jesus Christ. Main cast. Well, they're an interesting bunch, and you might recognize one of them.
Hey,
Meaning, you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives. Guest of honor. Not guests of honor. Wait. If we're the reserves... So that slaughter that happened in Danganronpa 1... in the second part of the school that was locked until the end, where the blood was everywhere... What if we're part of that slaughter? Which means the guest of honor would be Junko. That would only make... Oh, fuck. So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean? I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope's-Peak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world. Main cast. Somehow I have a bad feeling about this. Well, that's only natural. All things considered, if you didn't have a bad feeling, I would be worried.
Hey!
Like, he kept insisting that this place is Hope's Peak Academy. But that's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How'd we make it back to Hope's Peak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible. And don't give me crap that a giant tsunami buried Japan.
It cannot be.
There's no place for Hope's Peak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island. I said I wanted to go back, but I didn't want to go back to a creepy place like this. What does this mean? So many things that I don't understand have happened on the island. This building is really Hope's Peak Academy? This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long. What in the world is going on? Damn it. Why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope's Peak Academy. I finally thought I'd become more confident in myself. Yeah, congratulations for buying your way in, Draco Malfoy. Even so, I wanted to become Hope. If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have it or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. Oh yeah, because your whole life is on autopilot, right? You have no control. Good way for rationalizing your failure, Nagito. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? Gah. You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had a talent to begin with. I'm gonna keep an eye on Nagito's flashbacks to see if we ever actually see his left hand. This is weird. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody, that's all. Does he keep it in his pocket the entire time? I never noticed this. Did you? If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why? Why do I have to go through something like this? Hajime, did something happen? A lot happened, Sonia. A lot. Huh?
Hey, bastard!
Now's not the time to zone out. Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey!
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right? If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation? I don't know, it sounds like some sort of charity.
Jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means the Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. That's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we really were tricked by Monokuma. Oh wow, congratulations. You just figured it out. Monokuma tricked you. However, the Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if there are allies, there might not just be allies. Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation. But if she was still alive, she definitely wouldn't help us. No, even her just being with us would have been a big help. So what should we do?
Damn it.
Well, that's obvious. If we're gonna get out of here safely, we have to do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? I'm not really good at taking exams. Well, I guess it's better than people dying. I typically like a dark sense of humor, but in this case, not really.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Is he telling us to investigate like we have been? Alright, I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to learn about something about Hope's Peak Academy, about ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine. I don't think normal lives exist anymore. Hey, can we go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? If that's the case, let's all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course!
Hell yeah! He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what's happened to Hope Speak Academy, none of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. He should already know that we'd never choose to stay on this island.
Hey, hey!
So it's going to be the same thing as Danganronpa 1. He knows that we want to leave the same as the original people in Danganronpa 1, and he wants to break us down so we want to stay. God, who's watching this crap at home? Frieza?
Love this show.
Jesus. So what are we going to do? Can we start already? But what are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
Even so.
Even so, I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building. Well, I'll just go on ahead for now.
Whoa!
Hey, you already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However...
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
Alright!
So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez.
I kinda already took off on her own. It might be faster if we split up and look around too. Like Sonia said, if there's no more killing, we don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over and done with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. I'll see you guys later. Do we want to set up a meeting point or something? With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow and then left the gymnasium.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia.
Miss Sonia!
Please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone. You give me a migraine, Soda. In a time like this, Chiaki would be the last one we would talk to. And she'd be like, oh, I'll head off on my own, or we would just tag along with her. But unfortunately, this time, we don't have her around. I've grown accustomed to your face. Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual peaceful everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance toward that hope. Even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening, for the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. It begins. Wow, there's nothing to investigate here. Okay. And they're playing the investigation music. Are you guys trying to pump me up or something? Okay, the fudge. Okay, this is definitely not the signs of a stable mind. Like, Hajime, we seriously gotta have a talk. Huh? That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but... No, it's not. This is the 5th floor. It's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? Could this be a simulation? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. He's so persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. Okay. Hey Sonia, are you real? This hallway, there's a strange feeling to it, no? Yeah, like a really, really bad acid trip. As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movements. Invisible, huh? It looks pretty colorful to me.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? It doesn't look invisible, it looks pretty damn visible. What the fudge am I supposed to do? What in the fudge? Okay. So I can go to the dojo. And what can I do here? I definitely cannot go in there. What in the fudge is this? What is this, the Matrix? Great, this is the Matrix. Raw. Okay, so this definitely looks like... Okay, there's only one thing we can do. This classroom here is where the slaughter took place, and we can't confirm or deny. Based on what's inside the classroom, we can tell where in the timeline of Danganronpa we are. But unfortunately, we cannot. The Sakura blossoms. They blossomed during Danganronpa 1. So based on how the tree is, we can deduce where in the timeline we are. Please be after. Is this a dojo? They're blossoming. This is roughly the same time as Danganronpa 1, or a year before or after. It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. What is this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope Speak Academy by Monokuma. Nice. Why is a manga with such a suspicious looking title laying in the open like this? Just pick it up and read it. Let's start with history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? Experiencing. That depends on the person. Haha. Smartass. Just as I thought, Monokuma made this. That totally explains how suspicious it looks. It clearly says by Monokuma. Come on, man. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll take a look at... Oh my god, that white thing looks like that thing from Magical Girl thingy. The one that takes your soul. Oh, sweet Jesus. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope Speak history, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. This in no way rips off Magical Girl Madoka. It's almost like Sony's trying to poke fun at the series without getting sued. Crafty Japanese. The history begins with an introduction to Hope Speak Academy. Hope Speak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope Speak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope Speak Academy isn't just a school for the talent, it is also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope Speak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Unlike the main department who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expenses and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope Speak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Bastards. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. They're taking a poke at pretentious pricks here. I like it. I like it. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and begin further research of talent. I like it. To create Hope's Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Okay, I had a rant about this wording in the last game. Worst school ever. That's right. It was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. Monokuma, how did you make a... What is this? 100-page manga out of that? What was it? 1 word per page? Was it all pictures? Huh? The ending was so sudden, like a manga that's suddenly cancelled in the middle of its run. They're poking fun at so many things here. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga, the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. These names are so melodramatic, there's no way these incidents really happened, right? This manga only mentions the name, so I don't really know what the details are, but... no, it'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The reserve department. That department was only built to collect money. Welcome to private schools. I was one of the reserve course students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again. The thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the reserve department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you actually forgot something like that too. What do you want me to say?
By the way...
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of the reserve course students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. Huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often, not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it!
Come on!
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's expected of a reserve course student. Monokuma needs some information from us, so he's poking us to seek out information and unlock our memories. This is some Assassin's Creed 1 bullshit right here. Damn it, what the heck? Why do I need a truth bullet? Why do I need a truth bullet? Why do I need a truth bullet? Last try on my ass. Piece of crap. I do not want to do another clot. Wait, no one's gonna die. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so we looked at this place. We can't look at this place. So that's out of it. Fuck you. Okay, that one's out of the question. That one's out of it. Do I have to talk to Soda? He's an asshole. Ah, fine, you grinning bastard, I'll talk to you.
What's going on?
This hallway, it's kinda creepy. Yeah, like your smile. I can't go to places I should be able to go. It's like some rule is being enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something. So what the... Ah, so I'm getting guided around. Great. Okay, fine, I'll play along. Mystery Hope Speak Academy. You're just a reserve student. Hey, me. Hey, me. It's Chip Reserve. Oh, come on, is that a corn cob? This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, huh? Oh, so you're gonna feed us expositions through manga? Is this your way of trying to convince us to buy Danganronpa 0 and read it? Sony, you guys have absolutely no shame. Like, none. Like, at all. Wasn't the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in the other manga too? That's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about the incident? Sony. Ah, crap, this music. Ooh, that's a shiver and a half. Okay, who the hell is this guy? Is this the principal? This doesn't look like your... Oh, wait, it's got a skull. And he's got a gun. Okay, a gun in Japan, that's pretty something. This could be Kyoko's... No, this doesn't look like Kyoko's dad. Kyoko's dad had, like, whitish hair, didn't he, right? Who the hell is this bastard? I don't know. I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made heavy use of outdated, stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamekura. Okay. Izuru was a genius known as a symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius amongst geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding a superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. Coffee time. I'm getting a migraine, but I shall persevere. The ultimate hope, huh? What the hell is Naigi? To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who was known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy Student Council, amongst the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. Okay, that explains the massacre. 13, that would have been 16. Izuru killed 13. He's number 14, 2 left. Junko and Mukuro, maybe? Okay, fine, that makes sense so far. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and conceal the incident as though it never happened, by locking up the classrooms. You guys are the worst at cleaning up murder in the world. You guys are pathetic. However, a certain student began working in secret to use the incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stoked the fires of reserve corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And then the uprising began. Okay, Junko. And that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. That's it. Junko sparked a protest, and they started burning things. Seriously? That's the tragedy? One guy went apeshit and murdered 13 people, and then the rest of the students started a protest. That's the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? That's it? You mean to tell me you've been baiting me with the most horrible event in human history? Most horrible, most terrible, most tragic event in human history is 13 students getting killed and a bunch of children starting a protest and getting their school shut down. I mean, Eric Cartman could have done that in 30 seconds by saying the teachers molested him. And then all the students saying, we were molested by the teachers, school will be out like that. You don't have to kill anyone. Eventually, that incident would lead to the horrifying, devastating incident. would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. An incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Quit dragging it on and just tell me what it is. Works cited, Danganronpa 0. Oh, you son of a bi- Sony has no fucking shame. I'm gonna read it, you bastards. I wanted to do the stupid thing before I read it, but I'm gonna read it, okay? I'm gonna read it before the anime. I'm probably gonna end up reading it before the final trial that I'm probably gonna have to attend. Are you happy? Are you happy? Sony, do you want more money? Is that what you want? You want money? You want my shirt? What do you want from me, Sony? I don't have enough money. Do you want my underwear? What do you want, Sony? You want my blood? You want some of my blood too? You want my babies? You want my firstborn, Sony? Will that make you happy? Are your stock prices not high enough, Sony? You're not making enough money with your PlayStation 4s? With no backward compatibility? Huh? Not enough money, Sony? You want some of my blood? You want my soul as well? You want my integrity? Oh, wait. Works cited. They make references. I forgot about citations. Goes to show what a great university student I was. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Wait, that was the citation? That synopsis was a citation. It just mentioned Izuru. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope Speak Academy. What irony. For a genius known as the Ultimate Hope to cause such a gruesome incident, a talent like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. I don't even know what that means. Damn it, he always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But Ultimate Hope? Nagito mentioned that before too, but it looks like it means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope, but for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they'd given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. What the fuck do you think this is, Hajime? You can just give away talents? This is not a shop front, you know. You can't just buy and sell talent. It's not how it works, buddy. That's right. The reserve department. Here, it said the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. And what about me? Was I a participant too? So let me get this straight. The reserve department students were pissed off that the school, known as Hope Speak Academy, did not give them any talents. So a bunch of rich brats whose parents paid for their tuition were pissed off that the school did not give them talent. My English is not that good. Let me just double check the definition of talent. Because of course, Google is God. Natural aptitude or skill. Let's look at the Cambridge English Dictionary. Someone who has a natural ability to good at something, especially without being taught. People who are sexually attractive. Okay. 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 Was I a participant too? If these guys burned down a frickin' school because the school did not give them talent. These are the most retarded. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Just fuck it. Fuck it. People cause protests over stupider shit than this. That's what society's all about. You get a bunch of idiots. Never underestimate the power of idiots in large groups. Never. They get shit done. Mostly destroying society. But, you know. What was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Another truth bullet. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is a far worse incident, right? You would think so, wouldn't you? What kind of incident was it? Well, I've been asking myself that for the last 2 games, haven't I? And who's this other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is it? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. We get it, Sony. We're gonna buy Danganronpa 0 and read it. Thank you so much for not translating it to English, by the way. Any Monokumas? No Monokumas. I mean, that makes perfect sense, right? Was Danganronpa 0 actually translated? Danganronpa 0 English release. Okay, Danganronpa 0. Does it have an English release? Oh, the characters. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Oh, the characters. Ryoko? I don't know who that is. Yasuke? I don't know who that is. Yuto? I don't know who that is. Jin? Kirigiri. Okay. Kyoko? Kirigiri. Okay. Junko. The Madari brothers. Moshun, Mukuro Ikusaba, Makoto Naegi, the steering committee. So the only people from Danganronpa 1 are Makoto, Kyoko, Junko, and Mukuro. And I love that the entire whole fucking thing is just... You can just get it from freaking Wikipedia. Well, dang it. Okay, what the fuck is... Yeah, this thing is destroying my computer. Fucking Windows Explorer. You're leaving Danganronpa. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Why am I using Internet Explorer? I don't fucking know. I love that this whole thing is just available online. On Tumblr. Wow, Junko's got fat thighs. Look at those. They're bigger than mine. Okay then. I will read that later. Thank you. Thank you, Junko. Okay, come on. Stop messing with my screen, please. I gotta check up on my pet. I'm like the worst parent ever. Oh, great. She's already started to despair. Okay, that's done. So... Can I go here now? Oh, mother of God. I'm just gonna save the game, just in case. And I have a feeling I'm gonna end up reading Danganronpa 0 by the time I finish collecting all the evidence, because it might clear things up just a tad more. Raw. Oh yeah, the biolab's gonna show us how many bodies have been put in, so we're gonna get a timeline. Okay, how many lights are on? What the hell is this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. Oh, I'm back. I had to go sleep after we got into this room. I was feeling a little under the weather. I have a fever. I think the despair disease got me, but going by the stuff that I'm seeing on Facebook and Twitter with mass suicides for Chiaki planned and all this stuff, I'm getting the feeling that this is not the worst of it. I have the feeling that once I get up to the anime, it's going to be a lot worse. So it's going to get worse before it gets better, and it looks like we're down to Mr. Monokuma. That's always good.
I've been found.
That's good, that's good. How many of these things are active? I see this in movies before. It's a refrigerator for preserving dead bodies. At least that's what it looks like, but that's not possible, right? Keeping dead bodies in high school biolab isn't something you should joke about. It just feels so forced. This idea should have been cancelled during development or something. Huh? What am I thinking? Oh god. People are making inside jokes. I like this. I like this. There's another manga just laying around here. This time the title is Manga for Morons, the biggest, most awful, tragic event in human history. Okay, part 2. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about the incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in history, huh? What was that incident really about? It might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. By Monokuma. Jesus, Monokuma. Got your own publishing company here. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event. Oh my god. And this drawn so grotesque. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope Speak Academy was simply the trigger. Trigger happy havoc. At first, the uprising by the reserve corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostering a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet and began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest, but as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then it was too late. The end and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them, and soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear, as if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times when senseless death were the norm. The media was oversaturated with the deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. So people still watch TV while they eat dinner, huh? We're gonna blame this on TV? We're gonna blame TV for violence? Or we're just gonna say the times are not more violent, they're just more publicized? Televised in this case. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etats began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. Is it just me or Junko is beginning to sound like the Major from from Hellsing Ultimate? We are Nazis and we want war? Seriously, Junko, what the fuck? How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope Speak Academy. If they say the Nazis, I swear to fucking God, I quit. If they mention the Nazis, I'm out. Seriously, that would be the cheapest shit ever. No Nazis, guys. No Nazis. A group called Ultimate Despair. So the entire planet coveted one student, known as the Ultimate Despair. You all ruined the world because of one depressed chick. One depressed chick. Okay. Instead of using Hope Speak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they use them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society use their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Sounds like Facebook at the moment. You know, Facebook, there was a live feed that protesters were showing of the police, doing brutal things and bashing them up in the middle of a protest, and Facebook cut the feed. As soon as Facebook cut the feed, all the people essentially got round up, arrested, and shoved in jail. Good to know that Facebook is fighting for people, right? By suppressing information. I'm just saying, whose side are they on? As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. That's what happens when we become dependent on one source. It betrays us. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this really is true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them?
No way!
Hey, are you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are you? On a scale of 1 being Sayaka, and on a scale of 10 being Junko, I'm gonna say around 4.5? You thought I was gonna say 11. Nah. Oh, my nose is blocked. I need a box of tissues. And I know what you're gonna say. Kuma, why didn't you have a tissue box near your computer after the last class trial? You know what could happen, right? Well, I don't cry, so, you know, didn't need the tissue box. And if you make a comment about you need a tissue box near your computer, you dirty, dirty bastards, you dirty bastards, you're so dirty. What are you looking at, Monokuma? You're getting all fat and shit. Look at you, you're getting soft around the belly. That's a big fucking belly opening, isn't it? Look at that shit. Never really noticed that. Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough! What is this messed up manga? Office lady that doesn't like candy? I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but for you not to remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault though, thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible!
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real.
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. Oh yeah, you're here for our benefit and you really care about our education, don't you, Monokuma? Which is why you got 11 of us killed. I see, so that's how it is. Do you not fucking question the things that he is saying, Hajime? Why do you do this? Is this what you do, Hajime? You accept what Monokuma says without question. What the fuck is wrong with you, Hajime? Did you not learn the most important element of education? To be inquisitive and ask questions. Nah, I'm just gonna accept what people tell me as the truth. Sure, yeah, that's gonna take you far. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally gonna graduate, but on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. I love that. I spent time in a Christian high school, right? You know, everyone's in a bubble and shit. And then they're giving us the talk about careful of the outside world. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just sort of just sitting there going, you guys are all fucked. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Yeah, let's just stay in this fucking bubble where we have memories of 11 dead people and where we were literally stabbed through the heart like 9 times because we had to kill a chick because Hajime couldn't call Monokuma's bluff because he doesn't know how to question things. He can't think for himself. And is that a bong? That looks like a bong. Mioda must have been here. He's trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world so we want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps, no, that's definitely it. The tragedy has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Why do I feel like I'm going to have to do another class trial? Because I probably am. Whether or not this incident really happened What in the world is this Ultimate Despair group? Well, they sound like a band from the 60s. Ultimate Despair. If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hopespeak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hopespeak Academy? Wait, so these two events are two... Why would you just name them like the tragedy and the tragedy of Hopespeak Academy? Like it. Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as Ultimate Despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they called them Ultimates. Then, are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use, I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm at my limit, I need to go out, I need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. Nice work. Phew, that was close. I nearly froze to death. So where should I go next? I like that you're not questioning that everything here looks like a digital simulation. Don't question, Hajime, don't question. It's just easier this way. It looks like this is where they want us to go, huh? Sure, why not? 5B, eh? Well, this is awkward. What were you doing with Fuyuhiko in the classroom, Principal Monokuma? And why was the door not slightly open, Principal Monokuma? And why do you have that weird smile on your face, Principal Monokuma? No, I should ignore it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see him.
Hiya!
Why, hello, Hajime. I hope you're doing pleasantly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No.
Oh, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up, what did you need to tell me? It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for.
What?
Surprise! It's about Ultimate Despair. Oh, thank you. I've been waiting 2 games for this. Huh? Ahem. Even though the term Ultimate Despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. A high school girl? Is she hot?
yes, indeed.
Lady Junko Enoshima. Junko Enoshima, huh?
Hey,
As the former Ultimate Despair... Former? Did he just say former? We know where this is going. She created a despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the Ultimate Despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me!
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the Ultimate Despairs are, but it's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl. You would be surprised, Fuyuhiko. You would be surprised.
Unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it. And the fact that she was a 16-year-old high school girl that was also a model at the top of her industry had absolutely nothing to do with her charm, did it, Mr. Monokuma? I'm just saying.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power. Her connections were the main reason that incident became the tragedy in the first place. So she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat?
Huh?
Then what was their purpose?
Huh?
What? And if you say their purpose was an absolute lack of purpose, I swear I'm going to punch you. In that nose. That looks like an ass. Oh my god, his nose looks like an ass. Oh my god, his nose looks like that guy from the first Danganronpa game who I forgot. This is awkward. What? Like I said, why did they cause that incident? It doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? There's no way they'd do that without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair. Huh? For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. This Monokuma is a plushie? And he's so powerful? We're fucked. Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelmingly force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. The idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. So she essentially wanted to become a god. Okay. She was still pretty interesting though. Still miss her a little bit. Sometimes. Like believers making offerings to their god. Called it. Like a mother providing food to her children. Okay, that's a little more weird. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair. That's like fucking for virginity. I'm gonna fuck my way to virginity, eventually. For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutation. Wait a minute, that's not mutation, that's mutilation. They mutilate? Okay, Junko, the fuck? And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible. You know what? I've seen so much crazy shit. I'm worried to call anything at this point. Do you know about the final days of the reserve costumes during the tragedy of Hope Speak Academy? Final days.
in other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to the reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so the 2,357 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide. Are you shitting me right now? Okay. Mass suicide?
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students. Why did they pick prime numbers? Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. One person was excluded, huh? Is that me?
Damn it!
I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Ultimate despair? Junko Enoshima? Huh, it doesn't scare me at all. I mean,
Bastard!
Junko Enoshima is already dead. Huh? Ultimate despair has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. And I remember that face all too well. Okay, seriously, someone needs to give her a hamburger. Reserve department has been updated in your handbook. Mass suicides. You fucking shitting me, bruh. My despair fever's not getting any better. I'm burning up more and more, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do. I just gotta persevere. So 2,000 357 students killed themselves in the name of Junko Enoshima. And despair's written on the room. And there's like a zebra. What the fuck is with this room? Kill one person, you're a killer. Kill a dozen, serial killer. Kill 100, criminal. Kill 1,000. What is it? Politician? What is it? Kill 100,000, you're a politician? Kill them all, you're a god. God damn it, Junko, you're really going for that god status. But you let yourself be killed. My god. I can't even comprehend the thingy in your head. It's just too much. Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead?
Huh?
Yeah, you didn't see? There was a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life, in that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, wait. What was that you said about the killing school life? Like the killings we were involved in, there were killings that happened at Hope Speak Academy. Wait, how did I forget about this book and I got confused with the timeline? And seriously, how did Monokuma get some of these photos? I swear to God, they just look like screenshots. As I recall, the mastermind took their own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. The killing school life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
For a manga about the killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed school life was Junko Enoshima. The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
like,
It turns out that the killing school life was part of the whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope Speak Academy and forced them to kill each other. Former students of Hope Speak Academy, and she took away their memories? That's just like us! Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being called a cruel asshole. The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing?
so.
The students of Hope Speak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, they were trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up! That's actually genius. But the messed up plan was stopped. Junko Enoshima failed. Junko lost to the student she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. You know, ideas are more dangerous than people, Fuyuhiko. Ideas are bulletproof. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter. Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. And if you pull that crap that she had an evil twin... Wait, she was the evil twin. If you pull that crap that she had an evil twin... Evil second twin? Sort of? Then, who's our enemy? If Junko Enoshima is already dead, are the rest of Ultimate Despairs behind this? Are the followers Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble the killing school life. Well, I don't know what the hell is... Well, I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making us go through this, but... An imitation is just that, an imitation.
No shit.
If the students of Hope Speak Academy stop the real deal, there's no way we'll lose to some fake. Really? They had 6 survivors, we got 5. We're kind of losing already. I miss Kitty Giddy. But if this really is an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? The camera all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere just like the surveillance cameras during the killing school life? Oh shit! So those cameras were broadcasting us all being love, love, to show the world and fill them with hope. And Monokuma's like, fuck this shit, I can't let this shit go on. You fucking infiltrators like, fuck it, let's do the same thing all over again. Kill yourselves! And we did. Son of a bitch, it all makes sense. Oh, so that makes sense. So the future Foundation was there trying to nurture the future of hope, and we ended up killing each other. Well, that worked out well, didn't it? Going by this, it looks like I'm technically on Team Despair because I was the one that got so sick of that love crap that I was so happy to see Monokuma. I am conflicted by this. I like Monokuma, but I feel bad. But Monokuma is cute, but I feel bad. But Monokuma is adorable and fluffy, but I feel bad. Am I feeling remorse? This is bullcrap. Ultimate Despair has been updated. How do you even know what she looks like? How do you even know what... Oh yeah, this was a photo. I'm so bad at this. Man, Hajime, you totally know about that story, huh? What? You have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean, raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that?
Ooh.
One step at a time. You're getting closer to clearing my character out. What is this, an eroge? This is bullcrap. I don't want naked Monokuma photos. Wait a minute, Monokuma is always naked. Ugh! You're not making sense again.
Well now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside world and the inside.
Yeah!
I'll raise them flags like crazy. Oh god, we're gonna have one hell of an exposition. Oh my god, this is gonna be one hell of an exposition. I hope at the very least they animate it. Huh? It changed to a different hallway again. It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided that I'm not going to be surprised. That's right. There's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Okay, I got a question. Oh, Speak Academy is, closed, right? There's no air coming from the outside and whatnot. What would happen, and we all know, you guys all know the Big Brother house. What would happen if you had like a building like this and you pumped vaporized weed into the air system and you literally had housemates high for 24/7? What would happen? Could you imagine people high for 24/7? Think about this for a minute. What would happen? That would... Oh my god, I would watch that. Oh my god, I am the cancer of society. Okay, what in the... Seriously, what the hell? Is this Minecraft? Monokuma, you're not hitting me with... What's it called? What's that thing we call it? We call it, nostalgia. You're hitting me with, weird shit. Akane's twitching her nose like a beast examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut.
Well, it's just my gut, but okay, these blackout things are really not helping. I feel like someone's getting closer. Huh? What do you mean? Who?
So,
I don't know, it's just my gut after all.
It's just my gut.
But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. Wait, what if we keep finding more out and our despair builds, we will hit that level of despair that revives Junko Enoshima? I know that sounds like bullshit, and reviving dead people who have been crushed is kind of bullshit, but you know what I mean? It is Danganronpa. Like, anything can literally happen. Anything. At this point, anything can happen. Okay, what the hell is that? Seriously, what is this? A tablet of God? What am I, Moses? This looks like the music room. With a giant floating tablet. I feel I can see something strange. A hologram. There's a hologram. What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? Regarding the report we saved you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. Well, chills again. Okay, that's not a good sign. The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko Enoshima rallying them. In a worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we were still investigating the details of their origins and haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. 15 plus Chiaki is 16. So Chiaki wasn't from Hope's Peak, was she? Also regarding a separate matter, we have received a report from the research faculty facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Okay, come again? Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? 15 students? Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who was part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? Okay, Hajime, Hope's Peak Academy, tragedy, mass suicide, mass killing, survivors. Seriously, dude, seriously, you're in high school, come on. It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe. Oh, great. You're talking like Chiaki. You took bits and pieces of her personality and put it inside yourself. Great. Nice work. She's dead, and you're becoming Haji-Chaki. Stupid Haji-Chaki. Or Chijime. Chime. Okay, fuck that. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off remembering the memories we've lost. Wait. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. Man, going by how well your brain works, it wouldn't make a difference. You're hitting hero levels of stupidity here, Hajime. The Academy survivors have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Ooh, hope. Okay, let's read the fucking tablet from God. Looks like it's some sort of monument, and I'm about to get a seizure. Why would there be a monument in a music room? And not just that, the mark engraved in the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? I can't read, but are those Japanese characters? Yes. Yes, they are, Boomer. You fucking idiot, I mentioned that like 3 chapters ago. Below that symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak... Okay, seriously, this is really starting to fuck me up, that flashing. What the hell is wrong with the Japanese and giving me seizures? Were amongst the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy. Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Okay, World Ender. Are they maybe ending the world of despair? Have you ever seen that point of view? Wait, the survivors of Hope's Peak. But doesn't that mean the Future Foundation, Naigi, Kirigiri, Toko, Byakuya, Hiro, and Hinata? Hina. They're the Future Foundation? Then where the fuck did Chiaki come from? Wait a minute. Chiaki has white hair. Is she maybe the offspring of Naigi and Kirigiri? No, wait, that would be like, no, it would take her too long to grow up. Where did they find her anyway? Though that would be weird, right? If Chiaki was the offspring of Naegi and Kirigiri and we got her killed because we're retarded. It's fucked. It's completely fucked. Monokuma, he completely made it up. He didn't make it up, he just said it from his point of view, you dumbass. The Future Foundation's origins have been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed, the Future Foundation is on our side at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope Speak Academy and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. It took you this long to figure that out! Oh my fucking god. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko Enoshima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? The only Future Foundation facility we found was the ancient ruin. There's no way that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow, there are still so many mysteries. Okay, with all the weird floating shit and all the weird shit that's happening here and all the damn glitches in the Matrix, this cannot be real. This doesn't look like augmented reality. This looks like virtual reality. If you were given the opportunity to step into virtual reality and forsake the real world, would you do it? Imagine you were given the option to step into virtual reality, in a reality that will make you happy. Would you take it? Or would you live in the real world filled with crap and despair? That's the real question. What choice would you make? The real world or fake paradise? Because when I think about it, nature's always taken the easy way, the lazy way. And if we get everything that we need, or everything that we desire from one source, and it ticks all our boxes of what we want, logic would dictate that we take it. But there's always the, hang on, what about the rest of the world? This is some weird spiritual shit right here. Let me Danganronpa, what have you done to me? I came here for a battle royale with dead people and shit. I just saw the name Hiyoko. This feels different from the classroom.
Maybe.
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room kind of has the stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well.
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy going to be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already! Okay, this I gotta read. There's something written on the blackboard. Oh, thank you for blocking out more of my view with these pixelated flowers. What's written here? Oh, thank you. List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that, other names I've seen before. Okay. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hiyoko Saonji is written there. What is this newspaper? What is this? Future. What? It says, Miss Hiyoko Saonji. This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? Well, it's her name, and it looks like her. You tell me. I mean, the Hiyoko we knew. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining fit. And I just got her weird. Okay, more weird. She's either a clone, or they found how to reverse aging. Okay, this is getting weird now. But the photo in this newspaper, in a way, I can see the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure. It's too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does this mean? This lady looks pretty mature. Is she Hyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hiyoko Saionji here. Then Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. An older sister with the same first and last name.
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hiyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister? Well, it's not like I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister. Hiyoko is the Saionji family's only daughter. If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hiyoko. Huh?
Of course not!
What are you saying? Hiyoko doesn't have a curvy body like that. Not the time, Soda. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt. What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt. No, this has to be fake. We have to be in a VR simulation. Either that or the killing game was fake. Either that or she's a clone, or her aging has been reversed, or some shit. No, there's something weird happening.
Today,
Well,
I'm
regardless,
feeling
all the clues
light.
I've provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair. What part of this killing game was fair, you little psycho teddy?
What's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth? If this is the truth, then Hiyoko in this newspaper... Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist? And if you say they went back in time, I swear to God. Time travel should not be part of Danganronpa. Time travel just complicates shit. Oh God. But if they go back in time and bring Junko to the Wait! If they can go back in time and do that shit, we can bring Chiaki back. Okay. Time travel's cool. We can live with time travel. We can accept that. Right, guys? We can do a whole Warlords of Draenor thing where we go back in time and, like, save people and as a result almost end the world because we fucked up. But, you know. Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Okay, here we go. Huh?
This is bad.
If it said subject, maybe it means there was some kind of experiment, right? Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? Ah, what am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under the list of subjects. What kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
What's going on? It better not have anything to do with time travel. Yeah, we're on the same page for once. I'm ashamed, but yeah. Oh, this is gonna be the most bullshit class trial ever. I literally know nothing. List of subjects. And here's the founder. Earthquake Academy's founder, Izuru Kamukura. Wait a minute. Izuru Kamukura was the ultimate hope that ended up becoming a despair. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. The Academy's found... Ah, shit. What if the academy was just... Ah, shit. Ah, mother of God. Wait, were these photos in Danganronpa 1? No. They were not. This cannot be Hope Speak Academy. This is a VR simulation. Oh, so here's the Izuru that founded the Despair version of Hope Speak, right? That must be it. There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. Looks like passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko Enoshima, the fact remains they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko Enoshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated. Does that mean this is in order to kill them? Welcome to the new world, Hajime. That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. Our finalists, ladies and gentlemen. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Remnants of despair have been added to the truth bullet section. Okay, with this, you've totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You shall now go to the next stage. Next stage? I want to check out the flowers first. I didn't even have to talk to Kazuichi. Fuck you. Flowers on top of the desk. Plus, they look strange to me. Are my eyes just tired? No. Oh, there he is.
Huh? Are you serious?
I want to get all these Monokumas. Unfortunately, I don't have freedom of exploration. Damn it, not again. The hallway's different from the last time. I guess when that flag Monokuma mentions is raised, I move to a different hallway than last time. But how can he do that? No, now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it just going to waste my energy. Oh yeah, we're on the 3rd floor now. Great. Oh, I remember this place. Oh, this is where we met up with Kyoko and talked. Oh my god, I'm getting flashbacks from Danganronpa 1. Okay, the fudge is this ship crap. Is Sony, like, giving us an insight to what a game looks like during development? Are they trying to recruit people to work for them? To get us interested in game design? You bastards. I know what you're up to, Sony. You cheeky bastards. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, rec room. What the fudge? Oh, my pet. I forgot all about you. Oh, crap. I totally forgot all about my pet. Well, that's awkward. Should be okay. I'm a bad parent. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined up with magazines. And a floating pool table. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists in a school. Is there a Monokuma what the oh wow, there's only 4. You serious? They kept everything. Oh wow, they're not stupid, are they? Okay, another email. Let's find out the truth. This hologram again. What's this one say? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Though they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we were unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It's been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined they were the same age as the others, so we have decided to entrust them to the survivor of the survivors of the killing school life. Okay, so the Future Foundation is larger than that of just the survivors of Hope's Peak. The survivors of Hope's Peak, the killing school life, Kyoko and whatnot, are a member of it. Okay? As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Remnants of despair have been updated. Remnants of hope have been updated. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? Well, I guess it's not possible that the Future Foundation set this all up.
What's this?
My, Hajime, if you keep worrying like that, you're gonna get a toothache and collapse. It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clues, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them. You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
No.
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all. There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything that's been happening right now. Okay, seriously, who the fuck is the new Despair? It's a file with Hope's Peak Academy's seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document like this be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously Monokuma is responsible. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. God, it's the Teletubbies! Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instruction and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word true hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope's Peak Academy was behind something like that? I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope, huh? Hope's Cultivation Plan has been added. I guess seriously, how many truth bullets do you want to give me? I'm gonna die here. I'm literally dying here. What the hell is this song? 8-bit command, huh? I like it. Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so. What is this space? Am I dreaming of something? I mean, this is totally disconnected from reality. I'm walking on the ceiling. Oh yeah, I'm on the ceiling. I can't go very far, can I? It's close. It's very close. Someone is coming. Akana's twitching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
They're definitely real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see, my gut feeling is they're both.
Yo,
He's right, they're both. Both? What do you mean?
you.
I don't know any details, it's just my gut feeling after all. Well, that's true, I guess. Okay, I saved just in case everything goes to shit. Library. Wow, this is trippy as shit. Okay. Oh, so the library is at least the right way up. I mean, down. I mean, what? Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry and find it. Wait, that looks like the Hope Speak thingy. I'll just read the email. This hologram again. It must be another one of Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt it's another clue. To the Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naigi. Oh my love of God. Wait, 14th Division? Okay, I got chills again. Okay. Calm down. We're gonna find out what the fuck happened after the tragedy. Okay, calm down. Everyone, come. Okay. To the Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naigi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? Ah, he's busy with Kyoko. High five, Naigi, motherfucker! That's my boy. What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Oh. Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? And I just gotta chill down my spine. It should be apparently clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Are we the remnants of despair? Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this mean? Okay, seriously, can the chills just stop? Thank you. Okay, thank you, body. Thank you for cooperating this one time. Can we work together, maybe? Okay. When you think about it, this is not me. I am the brain inside here. Think about that for a minute. I am the brain. You're listening to a brain. This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naigi. Nice work, Naigi. But he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Is this gonna be one of those Naruto shits? Where, spoiler alert, he gets friend zoned so he becomes the main villain. God damn it, Obito. God damn it. God damn it, Obito. By that principle, Hajime should become the main fucking villain. He lost Chiaki. It would be justified. I'd be totally behind him on that one. Let's become the main villain. Come on, Hajime, let's do it. You and me, let's become the antagonists. Let's you and I become the ultimate despair. Oh, wait. Naigi was the ultimate hope, wasn't he? Well, that's awkward. Okay, what the hell is this? Goremi. It's that gorilla, Harambe. Harambe. I forgot the gorilla's name. What was the gorilla's name? Oh, thank you. I'm free from viruses. That's good to know. I'm gonna make sure my gorilla doesn't die of its own feces. Because I know monkeys like to throw their feces around. I gotta... Oh, God. It's nice to know that I have a gorilla as a pet. Let's hope it doesn't get shot. And we're speeding again. Okay, this is definitely the first floor. Huh? Didn't I walk into a classroom? Yeah, it's a pretty fucked up classroom. I would make a joke about domestic house chores being a class, but then I would probably get stabbed. Rightfully so. I didn't really get it, but this looks like the laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room. Ah, there you are, you little bastard.
No.
Got you. I'm gonna have to use up some of my Kuma coins before I do the next trial. Ooh, Junko Enoshima. Wait, why can't I pick? No, I want to see Junko. This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Here we go. Neo World Program. Oh, here it comes. Neo World Program. This word, Neo World. Words technically, but okay. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. Please tell me we're not in Australia. Wait, what's wrong with Australia? The Neo World Program has another name. Oh, come on! Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator? What the fuck does that even mean? The Neo World Program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software. To develop the Neo World Program, individuals such as Ultimate Programmer and Ultimate Neurologist and the Ultimate Therapist. Individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer? That's... What's that girl's name? Chihiro. Oh wait. Girl? I said girl. Guy. Okay, seriously, I don't know which gender it... Fuck it, you know what I mean. Let's not go there. Come on, guys. Let's not... Oh, shit, I said guy. Let's not do this now. Come on. Seriously. Like, we're all cool here, right? This is not a place of crap. Let's just... We don't start shit here. We don't create shit. We're doing this shit. Let's do this shit. Let's not worry about the shit out there, alright? We're all cool here, alright? Cool. We're all on board. We're all Kumas. We're all Kumakin, alright? Fuck it. We're all Kumakin. You happy? We're all fucking Kumakin. Done? Good. Individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, Ultimate Neurologist, and Ultimate Therapist were amongst the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World Program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. VR. Whoa, 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 I just got a massive fucking chill. Please tell me Danganronpa 2 was a VR simulation. Come on, guys. Wouldn't it be nice if the world was cat-free? Na 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 na. Come on, it'd be nice if we wake up and all of a sudden you see that Monomi's alive, and then Chiaki's alive, and everyone's like, yay! That would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's hope. Additionally, the Neo World Program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world, with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Oh yeah, that's gonna work out well, isn't it? Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Well, that makes sense. I mean, your personality is formed through all the memories you've been through. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Synthetics, virtual world. Program. A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is... Oh shit, I got a tingle. Ah! I screamed loudly, as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I am starting to accept that. What the fuck was that? There is no way I can accept this. I have begun accepting that. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You gotta raise the flags more in order to clear my character out. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. Impossible! This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up? Including me too? Ah crap, he's starting to question his own existence. Houston, we have a problem. I should have known Hajime's not grounded.
Hiya!
Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that really deserves to be called a game. You guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Poo-poo-hoo-hoo-hoo. This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... well, it's safe to assume that this is virtual. And this is clearly what this game looks like when you're creating the map. Clearly. Game design is awesome, but I would end up wanting to kill myself. I love playing with Legos as a kid and creating shit, but, you know. Yeah, little shit, Monokuma. Wait, can I see him when he goes all white? Oh, wow.
Well?
Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite, which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why do you bring that up all of a sudden? Huh?
Oh my.
Oh. I am not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? Welcome to the Matrix, Hajime. I like that Elon Musk says there is a good chance that we are actually in the Matrix. There's only one way to find out, right? Oh yeah, I gotta clean out the monkey cage. Don't fling your poop around, monkey. Okay, seriously, how many fucking pet combinations are there? This is getting weird. Why do I have a monkey? Why do I have Harambe? Whatever his name is. I shouldn't be complaining. The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all hope would disappear. Poo 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 poo. 1B, huh? Fuck it, let's do it. I've been through hell. Let's do this again. Is that the thing from Space Odyssey? Are you kidding me? Motherfucker, I did not watch the sequel because that is bullshit. And I know that everyone that watched the ending of that movie was there for the drugs. It's literally 5 minutes of colors and shit going everywhere. You can't tell me that people did not go to watch that on drugs. Big object. Well, fuck this. Let's just do it. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something that big would be floating like this. Ah, so a pool table floating, the giant monument floating, everything else floating. Perfectly cool. This thing? Nah, that's impossible. But what in the world is it? And the moment I looked at that object. Okay, what the fuck is happening? Oh, come on, you want me to translate it? Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. Well, hello, Chiaki. Wait, that's not Chiaki, that's Chihiro. Okay, I gotta stop getting those two confused. That is gonna cause a big problem in my brain. You know what? From here on, you're called Fujisaki. I cannot call you Chiaki anymore because... Okay, from now on, I have to call you Fujisaki. If I try to call you Chihiro, I will mess it up with Chiaki. My brain is stupid, so I have to do this. Fujisaki. A person? A floating person is talking to me. Who is this? No, is this even a person in the first place? I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me. Okay, he. Cool. Fujisaki's a guy. Cool. We're cool with that. It can talk? But what are you? Alter Ego? Artificial intelligence program? I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to direct influence. You guys. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Damn it. It's that feeling from earlier again. This floating, like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet on the ground. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground. I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is this Neo World program? The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscapes were restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words. I understand what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel Like, I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths. They're all just fiction. Is that even so? I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Hey, can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? It's like a lucid dream. The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope. A program for creating hope. You are brainwashing people. Okay, ethics aside. The fuck. But the fact that we're here, and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step towards replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set to it. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to? So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in its experimental stage, I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening. In the outside world, I'm sorry. So what you're telling me is, they put people in this Neo virtual world, they can extract their memories, create that virtual world based on that memory, take that memory away, and replace it with another memory. So essentially all you're doing is copying people's memories and implanting the ones you want and taking away the ones you don't want and creating a giant archive of virtual worlds. You can essentially implant memories into people by making them go through the same experience. That's essentially Metal Gear Solid. The Solid Snake simulation right there. Well, that makes sense. Actually, this makes a lot of sense. Wait a minute. Solid Snake simulation. AI. Hope. Are you GW? Who are the patriots? Poke, poke, poke. Lolly lulelo? How is that possible? Sony, you crazy bastards. What? Fujisaki. Age, age, age. Not female. Okay then. No identifier. Huh. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable. I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. Chiaki's not dead. She's not dead. It's a virtual world. None of this is real. Was Chiaki even real? She said, "Remember me when you get out of here." She wasn't talking about that she would die. She was talking about that she can't get out. Because she's a program. Oh, son of a... We built empathy for a program. Oh, Bakuma. If it appears real, it acts like real. It has the same mannerisms and thought processes as us. What's to say it isn't real? That's like saying the emotions you feel while playing a video game or watching a movie are not real because the actors, the actresses are not real people. Okay, this is some deep level shit right here that we're getting into. My God. Holy crap. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the observer in the student role was not. Which is why she couldn't tell us more. This whole thing has been a simulation! Holy mother of... Oh, you son of a bitches! You sons of bi... I can understand why. You sons of bitches. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. That explains the mono beasts, the stick, the power Monokuma has to create things out of thin air. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. Monokuma was the virus! It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it has become a world filled with violence and death. And Monokuma wants us to choose whether we stay in the virtual world or take the plug out. Wait. But if 15 of us were real, the ones that died, did they just get unplugged and wake up? Or did they actually die? You said it yourself. If the mind believes that it is real, it happens. So if their mind believes they're about to die, they die. What are the rules of this virtual world? What are the parameters? Because I don't think the Future Foundation would plug people into a world where if they die, they die. Are they alive or are they dead? Answer me. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true personality, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contained my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock and the Funhouse. They set the rules the same as our world. We couldn't tell the difference. I knew something was off. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by communicating with her. Which means this supposed virus is so smart that it suppresses this alter ego? Surpasses this alter ego. If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Who's the one person that even by ultimate standards is a genius and filled with despair? Junko's an AI. Junko is a fucking AI. That's the only explanation. Who else can be an AI of this level? There's no human that can react this quickly. Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging a war against another one? That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was affected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. So they got into the Future Foundation and uploaded the virus. And the virus was just an AI system. Being an AI, all he would need is the AI system itself, and then he could hack and do everything from the inside, which means it's compact. It doesn't need that much data. It just needs her data. And it's always learning and evolving. Well, crap. We killed Junko, and now she's a freaking AI. Transcendence, anyone? How long till she develops a human body? Shit. She can implant memories into other people's bodies. We're gonna have 1,000 Junkos, aren't we? Same memories, different body. Okay, we are a little screwed. Physically? Perhaps someone secretly bought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it into the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculation, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility. But the only person who could enter that facility is someone from... Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Oh, Hajime, thank you. For the first time in your life, you are beginning to question what you are being told. Bravo. Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Observers have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Ultimate Gamer. Games are just based on probability. Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Ah, but it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So it has a limit too. A limit? If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey!
Okay. Even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you. If you're gonna say something more, suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the defluxation based on the definition of the existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm change results by being cut off rapidly and cause a situation where your own existence is unobservable and accelerated and crosses with the joint ownership of the world, and the situation from the context invites your death and death and death and death and death and death. You're a genius. You don't have to destroy a program. You just have to keep cutting its processes over and over and over so it's unobservable. At a certain speed, an object becomes invisible. Hey! What the hell? Okay. Okay, could you imagine playing this game in VR? You would get motion sickness so quickly, you'd be vomiting everywhere. What the hell? What just happened? You're right. You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side. I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Oh, so you guys saw... So, you guys saw all that, huh? Back away, not today, Disco Kuma. Well, this is in no way gonna be awkward. Saw everything we did, huh? Yeah. You also saw the part about us hitting on the AI, right? Well, this is gonna be totally awkward. Totally awkward. So awkward, in fact. This is gonna be some Sword Art Online. We've got a girl on a fucking USB stick. Fucking kill me now. It's gonna be beyond embarrassing. There's no way we can walk away from this unscathed. Son of a bitch. Forced to watch us? I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there, I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? That doesn't matter, just shut up and listen. Since there's no time, I'm gonna say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize. Quit wasting time and say the important thing, you stupid piece of shit! I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. Okay, now that you feel better about yourself and soothe your conscience, can you tell me what will actually help us? But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. Okay, I get it. You're sorry. Fine. Accepted. Now tell me what I need to know. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure. That program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037. Ah, of course you made that the password. Yeah, you've got Kyoko right next to you, and you're still thinking about Sayaka. Get over it, dude. She never liked you to begin with. She would have been screwing Leon one way or another. You've got Kyoko. Stick with Kyoko. Stop being a little bitch, and stop worrying about some chick that you couldn't get, alright? Get over it. Jesus, Nagi, for fuck's sake. 11037, that's the number we found in Azumi Castle. The door to the ancient room was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the Hope fragments. From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in the place where the teacher role would not be able to go. We knew it was 11037. Why did you not just input it, you coward? I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. Of course, I know that. I can see that, you little whiny bitch. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. If you keep this up, you're never gonna get Kyoko. I did not spend 50 hours helping you get that far for you to blow it because you can't stop talking about Sayaka. Get over that shit. Seriously, dude. For the love of God. Someone put his ass in this fucking program already. Kyoko, I give you permission. Grab Justice Hammer number 5 and whack him over the head. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? Oh no, I perfectly understand what you're trying to say. I'm entrusting that you will all. I'm entrusting that will to you all. I'm entrusting it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? And if you say it's in your pants, I'm gonna bitch slap you. In a worst case scenario where an observer has the role of a teacher goes rogue, I've prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Oh, so you mean it's like Blizzard on a Tuesday night when they grab a can of Coke and start pouring it across the service?
Hello, Oak Ridge. This is Springfield Nuclear. We need to order a, T437 Safety Command Console.
Springfield, my computer shows your T437 is fully operational.
Oh my God! Oh God, no! Oh, this can't be happening. You're operating that on T437, Springfield. Oh, sweet mother of mercy! I mean, my God!
Oh, Simpsons, I love you. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own independently of the observer. So Monokuma doesn't want to give us the choice. He has no choice. So he's trying to influence us, which is why he's trying to silence the communication from the outside so we would choose despair and be stuck in. Okay, Naegi, you did one thing right. You get a point. But, you little son of a bitch. Oh, you're on -1 so far. How's that going for you, Naegi? I'm putting you on 0, and I'm forgiving you for the whole Sayaka thing. And I should have figured out the 11037 was that. But, you naughty boy. But then again, Kyoka did throw us under the bus that one time. That creates the distrust. I'm just saying, Kyoko. I admire your professionalism, but, he kind of knows where he stands on that one. You chose to solve the mystery over his life. But then again, you would have been forced to sacrifice yourself for his life. It's a tough call. And then again, he wasn't exactly the best kid. And he was a little bitch. So I understand. Give him time, girl. Give him time. If not, just choke him to death. Which means, even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number. We need more than half the people. We've got 5 out of 15. Oh my god, I'm getting chills. They're coming, aren't they? Asfalachmanad Jago Yaya Te 8 Merdin Kimo Yashi Baba the Death. Okay. Okay. Oh, I was worried that you were a giant bear for a second. Oh, nice work, Monokuma.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime. What was that weirdness just now? Nothing, really. I see.
Anyway.
Oh, well, anyway. That's all the hints you're gonna get. If that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt it again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? Well played, Fujisaki. Well played. It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. If we fuck up, we're all fucked. Do our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery is getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when the truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Hajime, life is not complicated. You keep moving forward and don't look back. It's simple. Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? No. Whether or not what happened actually happened is irrelevant. It's an experience that you've been through. It's something that you learn from and carry with you till the day you die. Hold on to that fact and move forward. It's the same thing for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless too? No. You learnt a lesson without paying the price. Well, you paid a price psychologically, but it's better than the alternative. When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do? 11037 has been added. Shutdown sequence has been added. I have a feeling the final trial is close, so I'm gonna take a break because I've been recording for 2 hours. I'll be back soon. Bye! Okay, I am back from my long break, which took hours. A few hours, actually. A bit under the weather, but still okay. Okay, we're done. We're ready. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. Okay, we're ready to proceed with this. Oh my god!
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
This is the final message that we had before the last final trial in Danganronpa 1.
It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam.
I'll stop doing that. You're gonna make me seasick.
Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy.
Oh god.
See you soon.
They just fucking took the random sound clips and put this together. You know it. Red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what all this means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. I feel sad that I think the voice actor or actress for Monokuma passed away. I think she did the voice for Dryman and she had the disease, I think it was dementia or something. And she's gone now, so it's kind of sad. Wow. I took a break just before this. Well, thanks for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed like I did, be sure to hit that like button. Come on, guys. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. If you watched it so far, you should hit it. I want to see how many people watched it so far. And, I don't know. So, there's just so much to take in. I had to take that break to take all this information in. And lucky that I did, because now I can do the final trial. So that's going to be in the next video for you guys, but I'm going to soldier on and do it now. So thanks for watching. Next video is going to be the final trial. It's possibly the last video. I think it's probably going to be the last video. And then I'm going to jump into reading Danganronpa 0 followed by the anime. So wish me luck, guys. Anyway, till next time, Ninjakuma out. Bye. Oh yeah, share the video with one friend. That's all you gotta do. Share with one friend. That's it. Share with one friend. Come on, let's get some more friends in on this. Anyway, till next time. Bye.
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
I thought that was assumed at this point.
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
Have you not been paying attention to this entire class trial?
It was a trap.
This whole island is a trap.
A trap?
This whole fucking thing's a trap. This is a bigger trap than Chihiro. And she was a trap.